Bender .5, shock the world.
And we aim to shock the world here at JRC3. It is still your golden voice, the host with average amounts, Gabriel Osler. And I have been deprived, some would say, of my great co-host for the 2 preliminary matches because he's on the field now. He is taken to the Jack Russell Thunderdome, and he has selected the man who he wants to begin his quest of defending that belt that he holds up against, Richard Mannix. We are down to the final 4 now. Sorry, Michael, I will get to you, but I'm just finishing setting the stage. We're down to the final 4. This is the first of a best of 2 of 3, or a best 2 out of 3 series. And this will determine who goes into the finals. This matchup, this overall matchup here, this is one side of the semifinal bracket. I am joined, though, by the man that I will be facing in my own half of the semifinal, my good buddy, my close ally, and a beautiful hat wearer, Michael Schiffer.
Appreciate it, Gabe. Looking great today.
Thank you.
Now, for all the viewers who aren't familiar, have not yet tuned in to any of the iterations of the Jack Russell Cup, they might be a little curious about the name and why the tournament has that title.
Well, it's not actually named after a dog, as some may believe, but it is named after a man who has many dog-like traits, and that's something that we will touch on in greater depth. But I cannot deprive the champion of his right to shoot any longer because I can see that he has that love of competition and he wants to get out there. So, Joe,
foaming at the pit.
Big Cheese, head honcho, who is shooting first in this match?
There's
His
your
answer is a cup being made.
No, I think
No
he made that
words,
one.
just action. I believe he made bitch cup, though.
I did.
And so he will be removing his trousers in front of his girlfriend. We know she does not like that sight, so.
You're not giving him the shot option?
Wait, what happened to
Speaking of shots, Pebs' turn. Oh, it goes a little long. And a certain commentator's words may be echoing in Richard Mannix's head right now because those are 2 of the poorest shots that I've ever seen out of his young hand.
I hate you.
Oh, I didn't take it out of that. What a silly Billy.
I didn't take the ball out of the cup. I made.
Joe's turn to shoot again. And he gets those trousers right back up his legs. Just as he gets balls back in the same motion. He's destroyed Ring of Death for himself, but I don't feel like he's too worried about that because he gets many more cracks at this current rack. And what an aesthetically pleasing rack. He's eaten away the middle, so we've got a straight line up the side and a triangle in the back. I think I know where he's going to shoot. Yes, indeed, hits that triangle, but just misses. And cannot quite capitalize on the ball's back, but he has still driven it down to a 7-10 deficit for Pebs. Who cuts into it with his first? Can he blow it up? Oh, he tried, but he succeeds in getting balls back, grounding himself after that disastrous first round. And now he has the chance to either tie or still be losing to Joe after this.
So losing or losing?
Misses the first, but he's going to be annoying with the behind the back. It almost goes.
Oh, wow.
Oh, boy.
Shockingly close.
And does not quite capitalize. I don't know if there's anything that you've done specifically today, Pebs, but your picture quality is incredible. I will give you that much. These cups look like they're in 4K.
I'm sorry, I look good.
And Joe gets right back at it. This time he goes at the long strep, and he makes the first. And switches it up, goes back to the triangle, and gets a balls back. And, folks, this could not be more dangerous because the one that he made in that line leaves the very top middle cup open for a island call, which I would be stunned if it's not forthcoming.
It worked last game. Let's see if it works again. Avalon.
Here's that.
I hope it doesn't work.
Oh, we were almost blessed with 2 islands in the same day, but not to be. But he does make the second one, and he has put himself down to just 4 cups remaining. with a rack still in hand. Michael, is this match progressing as you kind of expected it to?
Pebs has really whoa. It looks like he fell down. That's a bold strategy, Cotton.
Dude, it literally spun around and said, "Fuck you, I'm out."
But I really like how Pebs is taking this in stride. Coming off a really, really rough first game. Yeah, it's just all about how you come back.
Well, he still has a pulse, but we got to be honest, it's pretty faint. He's got a nice rack, though. 7 left, but 2 perfect triangles and an island up top. So we'll see if he can make some moves on his next turn. Joe, I believe, is going to re-rack here.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a parallelogram, or whatever, whatever a zipper would be. Without that last cup.
Okay.
Okay, Tommy.
I don't know. What would you call it?
It's Tommy's birthday day. Everybody, make sure to leave in the comments a hearty "fuck you, Tommy Anderson, you garbage person." I saw that I saw that on Facebook today. You can fucking rot in hell. Anyway, Joe's turn to shoot.
Oh. He shot me a text last summer asking how I was doing, to which I did not respond.
As is the appropriate course of action. And despite the re-rack, Joe not able to capitalize, which is...
Well, you know how I feel after I missed the first shot of a re-rack.
That's true. And Pebs is stepping up to the plate and immediately Bambinoing that island.
We go island, Outer Banks.
And goes a little too close to home, having that affinity for the Outer Banks that nobody can really understand, and he misses the island. But he does make one of those back triangles, the top cut, and he has put himself into re-rack territory the next turn if he so chooses. Everyone, my dog has walked into the room. Petey, come here.
Petey.
He's very hesitant to come near me as I'm being loud and drinking beer. Which, we should mention,
is he not a fan of beer?
The official sponsor of the Jack
Sister
Russell Cup.
Lindsay.
It should have gone. Beer, we drink it. And also sponsored by ping pong balls, not for ping pong. Joe quietly missed both shots again, like a loser.
Connect.
And Pebs almost gets balls back, continuing to use that wrap to his advantage. He made the top
triangle
and the back triangle.
Triangle.
So now he's got the leftover useless island and a row of soldiers in the back. I have to believe that's going to become some sort of re-rack on the next turn. Ooh. Now, this is interesting, Michael. So you would think that this is a perfect re-rack for Joe here, but now we've gone 3 turns in a row where he hasn't managed to make a cup. What are you seeing on these shots?
Zip, Joey.
I think he just really has to pay attention to that elbow, man. It's really not working out for him. He needs to just line up his shots, do a couple of practice motions first before he throws the ball, really just to get it on line.
Okay. Interesting advice. Some would consider it sage advice from a dangerous competitor in this tournament.
I just want to play Joe.
And Pebs misses the first little short. And
I made the first one.
Oh, it did.
I made the first one.
All right. So Pebs has tied it up to still be losing to Joe.
Same rack.
And they do have the exact same rack at this moment in time. Joe would like that to be a not for long kind of situation, but it's tough when he keeps missing like that.
You know, Golden Gate Park? Yeah. With all the girls and all.
And again, there's the not for long as he makes the far back in that one. Oh, no, it's the front. Sorry.
It's in the front one.
It's the front. Apologies.
I'll keep you posted. I'll probably be setting that so.
Brendan and Ryan, hello.
They are leaving to go hang out with ladies.
I love that for them.
Wow.
Can you pass along my salutations?
Pass along.
Oh, and Pebs so nearly blows it up to change the entire complexion of the game. But as somebody who has been in this situation, it seems like sometimes these cups just have a lid on top of them, and you can't.
No, I think it was because it hit the own ball that was in there, and it was like, sorry.
But Pebs remains with this a tie game, which of course means he's losing.
No, Joe just hit a first shot. And the second one. Ball's back.
Did you blow it up?
No, unfortunately not. I do have to make this last cup. Oh, hold on. Let me. There we go.
And that 3-3 game has become a 3-1 game in the blink of an eye, quicker than you can say Jack Robinson. The ball is all in Joe's court. He's got 2 shots right now to end the game. Takes a hefty swig beforehand to calm the nerves.
He's gonna miss it.
A little bit of frontier courage. Deep arm swing. In the air.
Wiener dog.
No good.
Wiener dog.
We'd like to remind the other participants to please refrain from speaking while your opponent is shooting, as that is considered poor sportsmanship.
No.
When has Pebbles ever been one for sportsmanship?
You fuck. Oh, man. Oh, zoo wee mama. He almost goes balls back in the exact same manner. But you could say that Pebs is arguably matching Joe stride for stride right now, except for, not being at the exact same number of cups. But I'm painting a picture here. You can go fuck yourself.
There it is. Oh.
We thought, but it was not to be.
And Joe leaves the screen real quick.
Just wants to make sure he runs down that ball so that young Tobias does not have it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Baloosh.
Oh, Spano. Spumoni says that he missed that cup just barely, and the door is open with the gentleman staring him down. Richard Mannix, can he cross the threshold?
Nope.
Looks
terrible.
don't look too good. Oh, for 2. Oh, and that was a moment that he really needed. And he's already starting with the negative self-talk. Or is he putting extra pressure on Joe Patron to close it out?
Joe's hitting the second shot, not the first one.
Well, he misses the first, so your prediction's still intact. Oh, and he is cruelly denied on the second cup. You can see the anguish through his hands, covering his face. A Pebs-level robbery there. Michael, what do you think is in store for Pebs on this one? Do you see him making 1, 2, or none?
You know what? I'm going to make a bold prediction. I think Pebs is going to sink both, and we're going to really spice things up.
Okay, well, we'll see. Pebs clearly didn't believe in himself before the shot, but he made the first. And he blows it up! He blows it up, and the game is over. Joe Patron, having been the horse in the lead the entire time, is upset like the apple cart at the very brink of victory. My God.
What can I say?
Michael Schiffer's prediction comes violently true, and the first game in the best 2 out of 3 series goes to the man who has yet to make a Jack Russell Cup final. Incredible. This is why we lost our hearts to virtual beer pong, everybody.
Oh, so are we switching off and doing
We are.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the handshake comes in. I know it's grudging on the part of Joe Patron, but he's still a consummate sportsman at all times as he retires back to his seat to do commentary for the next match. But that's not our focus right now. Our focus is the man in the driver's seat in this matchup, Richard Mannix. Good God. Now, I know that you had a lot of moments of doubt in that match. I think you firmly believe that Joe was going to make it on that turn before you ended up closing it out. How did you push ahead when you still kind of had those negative thoughts? Were you blocking them out, or were you just thinking, I got nothing to lose?
Oh, it's nothing to lose. I mean, I'm, as you said, I've yet to make final. Joe's the reigning champ, so I mean, all the pressure's on him. I'm just here to have fun, and I just kind of threw the balls as they were, and they went in today when I needed them.
Very, very nice. So, in between matches, do you have any sort of plan for the next time? You just gonna commentate and take it easy and have a couple of sips, or are you maybe going to be ruminating on strategy?
No, we're gonna keep it loosey goosey, commentate, have fun, and that's kind of the theme today. Have fun after a interesting opening match prior to that one.
Very true. Inspiring words from the blow-up king, Richard Mannix, victor of match 1. Congratulations. Joe, you're not in frame right now, first of all. And he moves grudgingly into frame. Now, I know that you don't want to spend any more time talking about this loss than you have to, so I'm not going to belabor it. But do you feel confident that you're going to have no more issues from here on? You're going to win the next 2 and you're going to run it out? Or has a little bit of doubt started to creep into your mind?
No comment.
A very rattled and begrudging Joe Patrone has to retire to the commentary booth and collect his thoughts before progressing in this matchup. But one of the iconic battles in beer pong history has come to a close. Match number 1 of the best 2 out of 3 between Richard and Joe is in the books. I'm Gabriel Osler. I was joined on commentary by my next opponent, Michael Schiffer. Thank you, Michael.
Glad to be here, Gabe.
And you will see us in action so shortly that your head is going to spin, just like these balls in the cups. Thank you very much, and praise Allah.